thank you for your invitation through Father Paul. I am a Catholic deacon in the Archdiocese of Los Angeles, and I am an immigrant like many of us here. I'm from Ireland, and my wife and I and our 2 children came here in 1987, and during that time I have worked in the Archdiocese as a chaplain. And as a chaplain I've worked mostly in prisons and in hospitals and sometimes in the parish. And at the risk of representing my wife, she's a teacher, and we both have raised 24 children besides our own 2, and that has been an interesting project. So that's just a little bit about us, and thank you again for your... Susan, as you can see, she's straight from Kerala.
Good morning. Thank you so much for allowing us to be here. Thank you, Father Paul, for your warm invitation. We are Presbyterians, and we have been in Catholic churches before, but this is quite new. I serve as a chaplain in Little Company of Mary Hospital in St. Cathedral, which is a Catholic hospital. So I'm surrounded by Catholics, and I'm very happy. Thank you so much. My husband is an elder in Hollywood Presbyterian Church. In Hollywood.
Now we have the Readings in Faith activity. They will be observing you. Okay, I told you already. So you have to answer to the point, less words, precise, clear. Okay?
Good morning. Good morning. About 1 year ago, when with the religious education of Blessed Alphonse Mission, planned to have this session Readings in Faith, we had 2 things in mind. The first one is focus on individual studies. Secondly, invite parents' involvement. As you all know, the parents are the primary teachers. Looking back for the past 1 year, the results we have achieved, I believe we accomplished both. Thank you, parents and you students, especially the senior class. There are 4 rubrics in this activity. There's 1, purchase a book recommended by the pastor and the religious education teachers. Second, participate in a group discussion. Third, present a written report on the books they have studied. And fourth, and lastly, participate in a debating session where we check their knowledge of the books they have studied. And as you all know, today is the final and last session of the 9 books they have studied so far. Once again, thank you, parents, and especially you students. Good luck.
I know most of you have read most of the books and actively participated in this activity. And I congratulate you, your parents, your teachers, and of course Father Paul for organizing this. I just want you to, since it's the last session, just in 1 or 2 sentences, explain what you learned from this activity.
Yeah, how to explain this? He was a saint who was born in London, and he lived a long life. Well, not that long, but he lived a life with his wife and had 4 kids. And he was like a personal assistant and chancellor or something like that to King Henry. and he was doing well in his life until King Henry decided he wanted to marry some other woman, and he refused to sign the letter. He refused to sign the letter to allow the marriage to happen. So King saw this as treason and had him executed on July 6, 1539. And he was beatified by Pope Leo XIII and canonized by John Fisher.
Can you tell us when was St. Thomas born?
He was born in London in 1578. He was born in London on February 7, 1578. He was born in London in the year 1478.
There's a famous book written by Thomas More. What's the name of that?
Utopia?
Correct. What was the name of the state, city, and the country where he was born? Edwin.
He was born in Milk Street, London.
Oh my God, there is a kind of outplay there, right?
The question would be, why did St. Thomas More not want to sign? What drove him to not sign that?
Because he was a devout Catholic and he was a close friend of Catherine of Aragon, so he was against Henry marrying a new wife.
Why did King Henry sentence him to death?
Because he refused to sign the letter to make King Henry head of the Catholic Church.
Oh, okay, that's...
What is the name of the Pope who can marry?
Pope Pius XI. And he got canonized in the year 1935.
When does Catholic Church celebrate the feast day of St. Thomas More? Question goes to Kevin Carpenter.
I don't know. His feast day is on June 22nd.
June? No. That's Korea.
Yeah. Can you tell us about his married life?
St. Thomas More had a married wife named Jane Colt. Which he was married to her and had 4 kids. 2 were daughters and 1 was a son. And when Jane Colt died, he quickly remarried to a wife named Elise Middleton.
Yeah.
In 1886, Alice Middleton. Jane Cole.
One of his friends gave him the name Man for All Seasons. Who was that friend? Joseph? Kevin? Kevin Kaliekar? Kevin Xavier? Eric.
Gracemas?
Yes.